For the listener's discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult themes that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. I see me addressing you. Let me put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you. Using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. Until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you.
What? Hello, y'all. There she is. I failed to tell you that we just popped back in. I failed to tell you that. I said, oh man, I forgot to tell her that we're just gonna pop in. Surprise. Surprise.
Good
Look,
evening.
we are ready for a great show tonight. Man, I see my guest is down there in the waiting room. Hey, Miss Yanis down there. She's down there waiting for us. Our empowered honoree for the night. And look, how are you? If they don't know, it says Sister Love. How are you, Sister Love?
I am doing well tonight. How are you doing?
Oh, sister, I pulled it together. I'm so glad to have you here. So glad. Hey, Miss Carol, how you doing? One of our faithful viewers, always in the house, always. And look, here's Facebook user number 1.
Hello.
Facebook user number 1.
Yes.
Come on and type your name behind whatever it is you type, so we know who it is. Because you in here, we're not sure, and I'm not sure if this is Facebook user number 2. But hey, hello, how you doing?
Hey.
You know how you doing? Welcome, Kelly. Look, I'm getting to it, Kelly, because I got to tell them about you. Hopefully you saw all the promo that I put together real fast. Amazing. I came home from lunch and I was humping, honey. I was humping. She said, it's me, Sally. Why am I not coming up with the profile pic? You know why, Sally? Because you are over in the lounge. I bet you are in the lounge watching us. Are you in the lounge, Sally? Yes or no? Tell me if you're in the lounge or not. Tell me. Carol, give them the deuces up. Yes. Tell me if you want to watch us. If you're in the lounge, I bet that's why. I don't know what it is with the lounge, but I know when you're watching us from, if you're on Facebook watching, when you're watching us from going down on the mic page, it will go ahead and show your picture and whatever automatically. I don't know, Sally, which page are you on? If you switch over to the going down the mic page, which I prefer you be in, even more so I prefer you be in on our YouTube channel, because I'm sure everyone's subscribed, right?
Amazing. Amazing.
I hear it like a seal. So, all right. So back to you, Sister Love. Sister Love, Sister Love. Tell them about you right quick.
How you guys doing? Well, I'm on an air from Arizona with Mrs. Moni Love Effects. I just want to say thank you for allowing me to co-host with you and be here tonight. Hi, beautiful people out there. It's Well Wednesday. Can we get some of that energy? It's Well Wednesday. And so I just want to say a little bit about who I am. I am a mental health coach and a peer support specialist. And I have a mental health movement located in Arizona to help people speak up, heal, and thrive, right? And so when it comes to our mental health, we have to accept and be accountable and own our own mental health. So I'm just in the community being the voice for those that are suffering in silence and actually creating platforms for voices to be heard. And can I tell them, Moni Love, what Sister Love stands for?
You better.
So here we go. The core values is strength, inspiration, support, transformation, ability, leadership, unity, and victory, because unity is community.
There it
Thank
is.
you.
There it is. So now throughout the show, I'll be putting up the also national numbers for mental health, domestic violence, those different types of things, just in case, sometimes when we're trying to help, we may trigger some things. And, so we want to make sure that you are able to contact people that can actually help even more so once you're gone from here. Because look, I am not a doctor. I only play one on TV. I'm going to let you know that right now. Okay. That's how that goes down. And so, but in all seriousness, we want to make sure that you do have resources when you leave here. Okay.
Absolutely.
So that is the main game of what we do here, is to make sure that you have places to reach out to along with the people that come on the show and have those resources. We want to make sure that you may not feel this one and you may feel another one. So that's why we have various ones that come on and do the same thing, because everything ain't for everybody. Right? Everything ain't for everybody. So we want a different flavor for different things. Let me tell you guys right quick. Also, some other good news. Let me get back over here to my banners, because I want to make sure stuff is scrolling through that I took the time to put in here. We have a new sponsor alert. Platinum sponsor alert. I love that word platinum, honey. I love that word. New platinum sponsor alert. Niche Auto Productions. Okay. I need you, when you think of film production and audio car sound, anything audio car and audio, but definitely with sound, you need to check out Niche Audio Productions. And their address is 3111 North 31st Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona, 85017. And that number that you can is 602-393-2521. And I'm saying that out loud because, guys, you know what? I know you can see us, but WUBI Ubiquity radio listeners, I appreciate you guys too for tuning in all over the airwaves and listening to us. And make sure that, and since you're listening, I know you want that audio right. I know you do. Baby, you go in there, you will lose your mind. I'm talking from the smallest screws and tidbits to the biggest boom. What they used to say, the 808s and all that stuff. We got the bass and all. Everything, the car alarms,
Absolutely.
just all of it. The lights you like underneath the car, in the car, around the car, everything. And the people that know how to do it, I think they do installation too. Don't quote me. It's a huge warehouse. They supply a lot of the major people that do that. Amazing people that work there. I've known them for a very, very, very long time. And then for film, I've worked with them for film. Miss Kelly, she is definitely one of the top directors internationally. This woman is international. She actually just got back from Lebanon when I had lunch with her today. She's thebomb.com. She is no joke. A lot of people are scared of her. Okay. You should be, because she knows her stuff. You can't come to her with no junk. That's the type of woman she is. You cannot come to her. And she is also an Empowered Magazine honoree. So
Ooh.
yes, she is. She is also an Empowered. Yes, she is. I think I nominated Kelly, and she's the bomb.com. I love her so much. Absolutely do. Look at there. I told you all about my director of research. Sally. See?
Go, Sally, go.
There it is. She just finds links. Yeah, I just say something and there it is. There it is. She just finds it for me. So yes, make sure that you check them out and make sure you let them know that Moni sent you or going down the mic sent you. All right, guys. So back to you, sis. Back to you. You have something that we're going to be supporting full force coming up. Let them know about your mental health walk.
Absolutely. Sister Love is having their second annual Break the Stigma mental health walk in Arizona. The walk will actually be in Phoenix, November the 4th. We still have vendor spots available, but I don't like to call us vendors. We are partnership. And so we also have registration links available. We'll be out there with jumpies for the children. It is a 1 mile walk because we're looking at people that might have pain issues, fibromyalgia. We didn't want to make the walk too long for them. What's different this year about the Break the Stigma mental health walk, we actually are going out on the street, taking it to the streets, taking it to the streets.
Aha.
And so it's going to be amazing, phenomenal. We're going to have coaches and therapists there because we declare this day a day of healing. What that means is if someone needs to be coach or mentor, it won't be about a fee schedule. It won't be about what insurance you got. Do you have money? You will get your healing that day. And it's just,
Wow.
it's powerful. A lot of energy. We're going to have DJ. I'm going to give a little announcement about the councilwoman of Chandler, Mrs. Christine Ellis, will be in the house speaking. She's one of our guest
Okay.
speakers. So we're very excited for that opportunity for her to come down and support us and execute this mission. Again, the Break the Stigma Mental Health Walk is to spread resources, hope, and awareness throughout the community. So we're very excited about it. If you want to know more about it, or you want to be a sponsor or donate, the flyer is up right there. It's on Eventbrite link. It's on IG. It's on Facebook. We actually have a Zoom every Thursday evening at 6 o'clock to talk about informational Zoom to talk about it. So we got like 2 weeks and a half left to showtime, and we're very excited to do this. Last year when we actually did it, my co-host me and Coach Nisha T, we just thought about those that suffering in silence to be the voice for them and actually come together and spread hope and awareness and resources. So if
Well, and we
you
want
are,
the people to know. I want them while we're talking. I want
yes,
them to know that
yes,
QR code is on the screen. And
absolutely.
so, yeah, that's why I'm keeping it up there. And you can just put your little camera phone on up there if you want more information or register, and go ahead and hit it right there. That's why we're
Absolutely.
keeping it up there while she's talking,
Absolutely.
that QR
Absolutely.
code, so that you can get that information. And I'll leave it up there while go ahead and continue talking. But I wanted to say that while you were talking,
Yes.
why it's up there so they know.
Yes. Well, you know, mental health it is a stigma around the world. We're in a mental health crisis. If some does not. Thank you, Sally, for putting that up there.
My girl is
And
bad.
she's amazing. She's amazing. Thank you for your support. Again, we just declared this day of healing. Last year, when we executed this mission, the platform was out there for people to use their voice again, tell of their triumphs and challenges. And Sister Love is about all ethnicities. So we want to see you there. It is free to register, but the vendor has a fee. So come out and support. Reach out to me. Let me see how I can help you. You help us, and we serve each other. Together, unity is community. I'm very excited.
Absolutely. And we're
Yeah.
excited to come out and participate. We're going to be
Yes.
volunteering. I say we, but it's me. Well, DJ Balo is coming, so the radio station in representation of WUBI, they'll be there too. But I keep saying
Absolutely.
we, like I'm bringing like 55 people. It's me.
Hit that
You know,
link.
I
Hit
can
that
work
link.
like 55 people. However, it's me. I'm coming.
I
I'm
love it.
excited to come. Wow.
I
She said,
love it.
wow, I just saw this flyer yesterday.
Ah,
See?
yes.
Yeah.
We
Look
would
at
love to
that.
have you. We would love to have
That
you.
should make you feel good that your flyer is being
Yes.
seen.
Yes. That is
So
amazing.
now you know who it is and what it's connected to. And now you can see that QR code again. So take your phone out. I'm giving specific instructions. Take your phone out
Take your
and
phone
hit the
out.
QR code. For those again that are just listening to us on the audio, go over to one of the sites and then on the replay, and rewind and then hit that QR code. Or you can go to the Facebook or Instagram page for Sister Love, and you can find those on there. Let me pull up your Instagram for them right quick, uh,
Absolutely.
so that they can see that.
Yes. 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 Yes.
So
If you want to play my daughter, you could. If not, stroll on down. She is one of my youngest supporters too for the mental health walk. So of course she has something to say.
which was so cute.
Yes.
So this is the one that they would want to go and click on,
Yes. This was
and it
last
has
year.
the link and everything in there.
Yep, absolutely.
So
Yes.
guys, look, again, no excuse why you can't come on and get out. And if you can't make it, can they just do a donation?
They can. They actually can reach out to me, DM me on Sister Love on IG, I'm sorry, or Facebook, or email me. Definitely. We're taking
Okay.
donations. Still needing donating of food and things like that. We're still getting ready. It's crunch time, but we're always accepting vendors as well, vendors and sponsorship to help
You still
grow.
need water and things like that, right?
Absolutely,
So guys,
absolutely.
a case of water, a case of water. You know, I just break it down into small bites sometimes because people think they look at it and they think, oh my gosh, I can't do that. Yeah, you can. Because every little bit put together makes a large thing.
Yes,
So,
I
and
agree.
and and I know this sister appreciates even the smallest of things, and she gets excited about those things. I've seen her. I'm like, sis, it's an ant, and she's like, but yeah,
Because unity is community. I'm
that's
telling you,
right.
we
So,
come
yes,
together.
if you can do a case of water, if you can do a gallon of water, if you can do a jug of water, whatever you can do is going to be greatly appreciated. So, don't feel that, oh, my little bit ain't going to do nothing. Your little bit puts together with another person's little bit, and you start making waves. That's
Yeah,
how waves start out as ripples. So, let's go ahead and start that. Somebody put it was in Levine. Was it in Levine last
it
year?
was, and it's going to be there again. We're in Hermosa Park off 20th Street and Southern. Absolutely. Somebody know. Yes.
Look at you. Look
I
at it.
love it.
So
Thank
why is it
you.
only showing me a Facebook user? Oh, La girl, because you haven't given it permission. Are you in the lounge? Are you watching it from the lounge? Go into, if you're going to be on Facebook, go to the Going Down on the Mic page to watch it, and then it will put your information. Um, yeah, go into the Going Down on the Mic. Sign back in, go over to the Going Down on the Mic page to watch us. That's what you need to do. Then we can see all of your lovely and your name up here because you want your name up here, La. You want it to say Lahisha, and people can be like, "What is that?" And then you can say La. But yes, go ahead and do that, sis. Go ahead and
Love
do
it.
that.
Love
Excellent, excellent, excellent. I love it. So outside of this, what else does Sister Love do?
it. She has many titles. She has many titles. I'm a mom. I'm a grandmother, right? I am a peer support specialist, as I say, so I'm always out in the
Come a
community.
little louder so that make sure they
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you.
me?
Just
I'm
a little. You
always,
got soft when I turned to you and said, "Now what else you do?" You got
what else
soft.
I do? No, I'm a mom. I have four daughters, right? The ages of 28. I'm going backwards. 24, 17, and 6, right?
Oh
I'm
yes.
and I have four grandsons. So I am super busy right now, and I am attending GCU College for my master's in health and wellness. So I'm excited to be returning and doing that. And so I'm always out in the community connecting with people. I'm always seeing where I can serve and where I can help others. So that's a little bit about me.
Well, I'm impressed. I'm impressed because I know, and I try and track you down, and it's very difficult because the sister, she's like, I'm just running in. You just caught me when you just caught me when y'all think I'm busy. This sister got me beat right here. She got me beat. I think that as soon as her feet hit the ground, she teleports someplace else. This is just my opinion. I don't have facts, but it just seems like it. It just seems like it because I'm like, how did you
Thank
but
you. Thank
the
you,
bottom
love.
line is the sister has things to do, and you all
Yes.
have that QR code. I'm gonna keep saying it, that QR code. So again, if you can't make it, just do a donation monetarily, food, and if it's food prepackaged, okay. I'm funny acting. I'm gonna
Yes.
say, I'm gonna say it. I'm funny acting. Don't make your potato salad and bring it. Thank you, but let's just have you buy some. I know it's not
Yes.
as good as yours. However, just for health reasons, let's just have you buy some and drop it off. Okay.
Absolutely.
Water for sure. That would be absolutely marvelous. cannot get enough water ever.
Absolutely.
Cannot. We want to definitely bring our guests in. We want to bring our guests in, but guess, we're going to transition off here. And I'm trying to look down here for the right music to transition off of to see if we can get this going. Can you hear it?
I do.
Sis, are you ready to come in? You guys, it's the time of hour when we bring in our empowered honoree, which means it's getting ready to get real special, real quick now. I see her adjusting herself in her seat for you. She's like, should I nod with them? How are you, sis?
Hi. Let me take off my glasses.
You know what? That was the big conversation. We were in our meeting before. We were like, glasses. She said, on, off. I said, all day, on and off. It does it, but on and off. How are you? And we are so grateful to have you with us.
It's my pleasure as well. It's my pleasure. I love the vibe. Very, very great.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, the first thing that I have to ask you is, because you are an Empowered Magazine honoree. So when you found out that someone had nominated you and you were going to be in this prestigious magazine for this great honor, how did you feel?
It's such a good feeling. I couldn't believe it at the first time. Thank you for all of those that are watching. My name is Yanis. Let me present myself first, and then I continue.
Wait, pronounce your name again, because obviously I have mispronounced it.
Yanis.
Yanis.
No worries.
Thank you.
It's not common, so some people call me Yanis. I just but it's Yanis.
Okay. And so you said when you found out.
Yeah, somebody wrote it to me, and I forgot her name. But she was talking to me because she read my biography on LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, "Oh my God, I'm impressed about all you have done," and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, is this real? Because I'm in IT, so I was like, this is real or this is an spam or what?
Right.
But I answered because I said we never know, so you have to be cordial because you never know. So I tell her thank you, and then she kept writing to me, and I noticed, I watched her profile, and I said, let's investigate. I started my investigation. I was watching and then I received a call. When I received the call, and the girl presented to me, and she told me who they were, and they talk about the person that reached out to me and that recommended me. Actually, I didn't know about Empowered Magazine. I was just recommended by someone that got into my biography, and I was like, oh wow, this is real. So I was very excited about the opportunity to be here, to be listened, because sometimes you go through a lot of things and you sometimes think it's just hard. You're like, wow, this is just hard. The transition, the learning experience, especially when you come from becoming bilingual and all of this, it's just that it's a lot. Especially when you go into IT, it's a touch career. It's not easy.
Right.
I do know once I always, like, this is what I tell to my girls that are starting to this career. It's worth it. I know it can be hard, but it has a lot of paths, a lot that you can just find which one you want and which one you like it, because sometimes we get so focused on just one word, IT, but IT has a lot of things: cybersecurity, risk and management, a lot. It's networking. Some people also doing digital forensic penetration testing. So you just have to find out what is that you like the most.
And it's growing constantly every day. It's more growing. And more and more.
Especially on cybersecurity, it's growing.
I was going to say, with all the fraud, is definitely growing more and more. And they're getting trickier and trickier. I'm telling you, they're learning new stuff all the time to get your money.
someone
And your
asked me,
information.
yes, yes. Someone asked me when you're going to start learning this, and I was like, you know what? I think I already have my bachelor, but I had to be learning something new every day. If you go on nursing, a doctor, or IT, I think are the hardest career because you have to keep moving of what is going on because
Mhm.
this career does not stop. It grows, grows, grows. And if you want to get up to date, you have to keep reading as well, you know? And I said, I think never. I will always have to keep reading, keep growing, keep learning, you know?
Yeah, to stay up to date. You'll constantly be downloading and doing, what do they call them, upgrades to your
Yes,
own personal brain system. Otherwise, you'll be outdated. And what is
yes.
it? You'll still be talking Java and all those different old type things, and they'll be like, "What are you saying? What, we can't even work that anymore."
Well, let me tell you something. There's a lot of things going on with Java, Python. I have a lot of classmates that they're struggle with this, but it's
Hmm.
worth it. Those people as an entry level, they don't really have to go to school. They just get a like a boot camp or something and they get into Java. If you're good on it, don't waste the time, go into it. Because as an entry level, I think they're earning like a 90,000 in a year. So that's not bad.
Yeah, so
Yes.
Wow.
that's what my son did getting into IT. Because I think I saw someplace that you're also doing something with the cloud. I want to say I saw something in his one of his ex's father was the creator of the modern day iCloud, and he taught him how to got him into IT. He mentored him into it. And my son didn't go to school for it. And then everything else was on the job training, because once you get in, then like you said, immediately they make you start taking classes.
Yes. And you have to, some people don't get certifications, but most of it, you have to get certifications. And the
Hmm.
certification is the harder part, especially when you do cybersecurity, you have to do some classes that it's actually some certifications are aligned with the government requirement. So you have to take those certifications and they're really hard. They're really hard because you can work for the government, but you have to pass the test. So in my case, I was trying to get into cloud because it's something that if you want to get to IT, you can go into cloud and you can get pretty fast. But this is what happened to me. I'm going to share my history because I was very happy to get into cloud. Once I was getting some knowledge about that, I was like, you know what? No, I just feel bored. I go back to for me, I love cybersecurity because I'm very proactive, very results driving. So I find myself like watching, like to protect company from this type of things. To protect the software, to protect the computer, to protect like ethical hacking. So I think that is what is for me because, like I say, I'm more proactive. But cloud, it's kind of related with cybersecurity as well. But I think it's more like you have to monitor things, but not really like you have to be really like detail oriented to get into cybersecurity because you had to be watching any vulnerability into the computer. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's a hard thing that it challenged me. That's what I mean. It challenged
Okay.
me to learn more, to be on it every time, every year there's a new vulnerability, and every time I see this type of vulnerability, I take it as a challenge to learn how does it happen, what the company means that they couldn't handle that in a page that they couldn't stop this before it occurred. All of that, I take it as a challenge, and that's what I love the most.
So that's a mindset that you had to adapt to make sure that you stayed, active in it and kept being positive. You had basically fool yourself, you know.
Yes.
You had to fool yourself to say, okay, you know what? It's a challenge and you're on. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Well, that's excellent. So now you also have gone back and done for younger ladies what your professor did for you, which is you see something in the younger generation of ladies that are coming up, what he saw in you. He saw a talent in you because you initially were looking at graphic design. and he saw, oh, you really should get into this IT thing. He saw something in you that you didn't see in yourself.
Well,
And
yeah.
so you're doing that for young ladies coming up in this industry and helping them navigate through this and get their start, right?
Yes. When I was in high school, my professor of IT, they used to call him a black stone. Nobody passed his class. No one could get at least a 90%. My brother, he's older than me. I remember the name of this professor. He was really hard. So my brother told me when I got a 90 with him, what did you did? I'm like, nothing. So I just work what I like it. So this is what happened in the class. It's a funny history because I got into a group of three. It was my two
Mm-hmm.
friends and me. We have to do a website with HTML. I remember now HTML, it's kind of easiest because you have to code, but you also have, you can go to GoDaddy and purchase something and get a website. You know what I mean? You don't really have to
Yeah.
go block the notes. By that time, back to 2011, we have to use block the note. So we have to write all the code. So
Mm-hmm.
I have my best friend, she was, because I was doing a high school help, so she was in IT and I was doing marketing. I was not doing IT, but this project, it was an IT project. So when I got into the scoring thing, because I took a career placement, I got placed into IT, information technology, to get the JET in information technology. And I cry. I make a show in my school. I say, I don't want to go into IT. I want to try something different. I knew that I liked this, but I wanted to take the opportunity to see what else I like it as a Joan. And then, I went into marketing and I still, with my professor, when he put the project, he was fascinated with the website that I did. I did a fashion website. It was
Uh-huh.
it was not hard for me. I remember I used to fall asleep at like 3 a.m. and I enjoy it. Usually you'll be like, oh my God, what I'm doing 3 a.m. and I'm doing this homework, So in my case, it wasn't like that. The hours passed and I was doing my website. And then when I
That's when
present,
you know you found your passion.
yes, when I present my project, there was another lady that she was presenting her project as well, and they make like a congress in the school to choose a winner. So me and her, they had to choose both of us. They couldn't choose one winner because the votes, all the votes in the entire school were a sen, and they did a second vote, and the votes were sen as well. And they said, you know what, let's play let's play their website together so people can see above of them. We had two winners. So it was very competitive, very, very competitive.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised because for me it was not hard. I designed a some mannequin and I put it into the website. All mannequins has different colors with clothes and all of that. And it was pretty cool. I organized all the mannequins by color. I designed my letters, my HTML, all of that I coded.
Wow.
So my two classmates, they were very struggle. One of them, she was good in marketing. Her passion was painting. Actually, she got graduated from her bachelor of marketing because that's what she always liked. So my best friend always told me, why did you choose marketing? Why you didn't come to IT with me? And like, because I wanted
Mm-hmm.
to try something different. And then when I finished high school, my professor told me, when I was almost leaving the school, I remember he told me, I need to talk to you. And I say, okay. He's like, I know you go to US. Please promise me that you're going to choose something in IT because otherwise the potential that you have, I will feel it's not going to be grow up. You do need to you need to go into this. You need to do something in IT because I see you there. So I took his advice. It took me time because I consistently like a Photoshop and graphic design. But then when I was in school, I say, you know what, I'm done. This is my passion. I go straight to that. But I try something different. It's not bad to try
So
something different.
so now I need to know, because I'm going to bring up your Instagram here in a second. Now, how did you go all the way over to the other side of your brain here and come up? You have your accessories business, right?
Yes, I do.
So how so how did we get all the way over to there from IT?
Well, And is that one? No, it's not that one.
This is your IG, right?
No,
That's the one you sent me. Hold on.
it's no. Do you want me to resend it to you again? Because I don't. It's not that one. It has like a pink background.
Let's see. Hold on. Tell it to me. I'll type while you're talking.
Oh, okay. You want me to write it through Instagram? Let me write to you through Instagram. So, well, the reason I did this as a hobby. I was like juggles.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to also do something that entertain myself and also give me some extra income. I didn't mind it. So in my free time, I was designing these juggles, and we never know where things go.
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
so
That
and
we know
also
for sure.
taking the opportunity, because this is what I will say: opportunity doesn't last forever. So you have to think which one you want and which one is worth the pain. There's always something in works that you're going to love, but there's always something that you will not be pleasure. But anything that you do has a worth value, and you have to find out what you like the most and what is the
Right.
word the unpleasure. Be like, I love this, but it's like an example of IT. I love cybersecurity, but I know it's hard.
Okay.
Now let me see if I find you here. Going here, I'm going to send you a hello through Instagram.
Okay.
I just text you.
So
So
you
yeah.
have a lot of leadership in you, and I love your thrive, Janice. I do. I really do. Let me
Thank you.
say,
Ooh.
I read your bio, and I was very impressed. I was impressed because I too come from a GED. And what it means to me is great education delivered. So it doesn't stop you, and it didn't stop you. And as I read your bio, I was looking at the awesome things that you transformed into and that you did. So, can you give us a little bit about during your transformation from, because I see on here you did Girl Scout leader too. Okay. So you have a lot of leadership qualities. Just talk a little bit about your transformation going from a GED into your associate's degree and becoming the leader that you are to many teenagers out here today. What was that like for you?
So that is a big history. Let me see how I make it short.
No problem. No
That's a
problem.
good question. 10 of 10, I will give you. Awesome. So, oh my goodness, when I was later, when I was like 10 years old, I was in Girl Scout. My mom usually she was very restrictive with learning, teaching us how to be disciplined. you
Okay.
know I
Okay.
don't know, but the founder of the Girl and Boys Scout, he was a military, so
Okay.
they teach you there how to survive, how to
Mhm.
help people that are sick, when they have hurt. They teach you a lot of stuff when it comes to how to eat if you don't have food, how to make your own food in the grass. A
Okay.
lot of stuff. They teach you how to survive. So
Wow.
um what happened is that my cousin, she was the leader. So but my cousin was leading the sorry cousin, I had to tell the real history. So
Oh.
so
Oh.
we were all together, so she doesn't mind. So my cousin, she was letting the team a little down because we were not winning activities, we were going down. So
Okay.
the owner, I remember, he took her out. I was the vice president and she was the president of my group, because it was everyone's form group. So we were forming some group. And sorry, let me put here. So we were forming group, and they told her, listen, I don't think you can conduct the leadership of the group. So I felt bad because it was about my cousin.
Okay.
It's kind of like they thrown a president to put somebody. You're like, I don't like this. This is going to create conflict.
Okay.
So I was crying. She was crying, and I told her I don't want
Mm.
this. This was not my decision. And at the end, she was honest. She was like, you know what? I'm good on many things. Put me as vice president. Take the
Yes.
leadership. I know you can do it.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
She was
Nice.
very honest. And we
Nice.
just hugged each other. And since that, I started feeling like there was something on me that people were looking at it, that some potential that I was not even at that time because I was too young. Then when I came to here, to New York, I also have a professor that she make an office hours for me. She was very unpleasant for the
Mhm.
way I responded to her about something in front of the class, and she cited me to go to her office. I say, "Oh my God, I'm in trouble." and
Welcome
then,
to America.
and then she was when I went to her office. She was like, she was being kind of rude to me, and I handed pretty well, and I talked to her, and she's like, you know what? At the end of the day, what I see is that you're such a leader, and you don't realize that. She's like,
Amazing.
I please ask you to, besides IT, do some management as well. And she was encouraging me, but after that, I was doing IT, and I say, you know what? I'm going to create my own brand. Let's see how it goes. So I found some people in the area that tell me, and it was cool. It was cool because I was like, oh wow, this is interesting. Maybe I should go for that. And then I also have this trouble that sometimes I didn't like my boss to bossy me. And there was one time that one of my best friends, she told me, listen, I think it's not that someone is bossy you, it's just that you think you can provide, what you wants to do,
Yes. Yes.
you know that you should do this and this. And it was like that since I was a kid. I never like for example, when adults were talking, I remove myself from the conversation. Usually you tell the kids, hey,
Right.
go, this is an adult conversation.
Hmm.
Right.
So when my dad asked me, did you have a boyfriend? And I was 5 years old. I don't remember this, but he laughed at me because he always saw that on me as well, that potential. And I say to my dad, I don't want a boyfriend right now. I have so many things to do. I need a
Oh,
job.
wow.
Need
Oh,
No,
it.
no
wow.
distractions. No distractions.
Oh,
No
wow.
So I was a little bit of an adult still when I was younger, like an old adult. He's like, oh my God, this girl has an spirit of an old adult. So yeah, so it comes from that. I think some people help out to show me, and I also find that out that that I have that as well, and I started developing that, taking leadership classes. I took also a business management class, and all of that helped me to develop all of that. I was very shy to talk in front of people, and look at where I am now.
Look at you.
Thank you. Thank you
That's
for
a great
inspiring me.
answer. Absolutely. And it sounds like you naturally had talent there, and then you cultivated it further and surrounded yourself with people who would help you cultivate it also. So you
Oh,
built a great tribe too.
I forgot a part. So here's in the
Yes.
school when I was doing my associate in college, the there was a I was the VP of Women in Tech. So it was a pleasure to me to help other ladies, how to install virtual machines, how to get grants. I found some girls that were very struggle with the classes at the point that there was one class that third day, each day one girl dropped the class. At the point it was me, another lady, and we were looking at each other like, who's the next that is going to drop? It was a class full of guys. So I say, you know what? I think women need support. I need to help. I need to do something because I found myself struggle and people don't talk about this. Let's not dress it. IT is hard. It's hard, and you have to know that you love it, but you have to know that you have to work hard as well. Or not work hard because it's not a hard career, but I mean to keep yourself in knowledge.
Right. Right. So before we let you go, I want to know, is there anything else that you want the people to know about supporting you, about your jewelry over here? Because I ran through everything over here while you were talking to show them your whole site. And some nice things here, I must say. Kudos on your collections. Should they, if they're interested in any of your collections, should they just go to your Instagram? Or do you do local shows? Because I saw some things set up as if you were vending at some places.
Yes, I was that was last year. I was at the Lincoln Road. I was hosting that. That was when I was starting. So now I have a project coming up. I have a website. So I'm trying to make it easy for the clients. But if they need anything, they can just text me or DM me the address, and I prepare the package because that's a new collection that comes out. But I'm doing it slowly because I have a lot in my plate. I have a job. I have also classes from IT. My last class I'm doing is IT management, and also this as a hobby. So, but I've been more than happy to place order, go support.
Yes.
Absolutely. And I don't know if you heard, Sister Love's having a walk. She's looking for vendors, just throwing it out there, no pressure.
Oh, that's
No
great.
pressure. So before you leave, before any of our guests leave, I always like to play one of our other sponsors' motivational uh, talk that she does. Let me stop this one and pull it up, because I find that I don't care what you do in business, that this mantra that she has is just so true. Hold on one second. About loving what you do. And I think how when you were talking, like being up at 3 in the morning and doing this, and you're like, oh, it's 3 in the morning. I'm just, going along. It means that you love it. And when you find
Yeah.
what you love, you'll never work again, and money will come, and people just need to focus on it that way. And that's Miss Stephanie Hollis from Get Bodied by Stephanie Hollis, one of our other platinum sponsors. And I just love that. I absolutely love that. And it's true. It's true. You'll never work again if you do that. And people think, oh, that's so cliche. No, just like you said, 3 in the morning, and you're just up doing it because you loved it, and you probably didn't even realize it was 3 in the morning. That's the part of it. I did want to put up a couple of these statements over there. I said, state of Arizona has a program that pays for the classes. She mentioned that two of her children were getting ready to get into classes for cybersecurity. And so, you guys, yes, that is so, so true that they do. They have, the state of Arizona does have a program that they don't tell you about. They don't tell you about this, that they will pay for these classes for different trades, and you won't come out your pocket at all.
Oh, that's
So
great.
look that
That's
up.
good to know,
Yes,
so I can share with my fellow classmates. I had some ladies that I mentor, so that's good to know because some people comes to
yes.
me. Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And what did Sally pull up? Online education platform trains students enrolled in ASU's computer security course. And she put the course number offered during fall semester is also open for free to aspiring cybersecurity ninjas outside
What is
UA's
that? That
ASU.
is the name, Ninjas Outside ASU.
No, I
Great.
don't think so. It's the course is CSE 466, but you can screenshot that up there on the
Yeah,
screen if you want to. Right quick, I'll leave it up there
yeah.
for you to
Because I
screenshot it.
had some people, some girls that they asked me how to break into IT because
Absolutely.
there's a lot of there's a lot of you know there's a lot of things that you can do, and they are
Hmm.
confused about what to choose. I help them to, because there are some soft skills that you can transfer. Even as a psychology, there are soft skills that you can transfer as an IT. But some people don't know that because they think it's just about the certification, but not really. So you can have certain soft skill that to break into IT that will help you to get into it. You don't really need to have all of those certifications. You have to have passions, and obviously, as soon as you like it and you have the soft skill, just work on transfer that and show up what you have.
See, this is how we help, because we exchange the information, get it out there to people who can then further help other people. Did you get a screenshot of that?
I did.
On the,
Thank you.
okay, all right, no problem. So you have been an absolute delight to have on the show. I hope that you enjoyed yourself. Do you feel empowered?
Oh, yes, I actually
Okay,
do. I actually do. You have
good.
to, I will say to anyone that there are moments that you feel you're doing a lot, but in a certain point, someone is going to see it. Don't stop, keep moving, and keep working on what you want. And you are on your right to choose something different. I always tell my mom, listen, mom, I love IT, but I don't know if in 5 years I want to do something else. So just do what you find
That's
is making you happy, but do it great. Don't do it
good.
half.
That's amazing.
Yes, look at that love out there for you.
Sis,
Oh, thank you.
Well, it again has been an absolute delight having you on here. Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate that. And enjoy the rest of your day. Feel free to still watch the rest of the show, because we're going to keep it rolling. And again, thank you for going down the mic with us.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye. All right. All right. All right. Another great guest on. That was some good
amazing.
information.
She was awesome. Her inspiration and leadership
Okay.
was through the roof, and she gave great nuggets and inspired us too. We both are empowered, and
Look, and
she's
the audience gave, the viewers gave some great nuggets. Also, let's not even pass over that. That's what I'm talking
absolutely,
about. Kudos to
absolutely,
the audience out there. Look,
yeah.
y'all is smart. Y'all is beautiful. Y'all is
Thank
helpful. Yeah, you can't tell me
and
anything
love.
about my going down on the mic audience.
They were
Absolutely. I
amazing.
love it.
They
I
were
love it. I love
amazing.
it.
They were amazing.
Yes. That was really, really good. I hope that you all do take those nuggets and, like we say, pass them on to someone else, help someone else with that information, just the same as she's doing. You don't have to go and be in IT. You can go and say, you know what, I know I heard it. Let me go back and hit the replay, and let me
Yeah,
connect you with her.
amazing,
You can do that,
amazing.
because
Yes,
that's her thing, and that's fine. But these resources are out there. These resources are out there. So I want you to definitely, if you're thinking about IT is, look, it is the future, people.
it
Everything. Think about everything that you do right now, everything that's around you, everything. When you walk in buildings, when you're driving your car, okay? When you're using your little computer, your little $1,000 computer that you take every place with you, every single thing is IT technology. It has a computer inside of it. It has a chip inside of it. There's some form of IT that you could be doing. The manufacturing, to the programming, to the security, down to when they break it down after they're done with it and wipe it clean. I mean, there's just so many different things that it's ridiculous that you couldn't even fathom. Color purple at Moni. He was pretty. You was smart. Yes, I did color purple it. I did. I did. I did. You is smart. You is pretty. Yes, I did. Because yes, I love that, how you all exchange that information like that. Oh, this is the
amazing.
moment. Like, I'm proud mama bear. I am a proud mama bear. Like, when you rate, you all are not children. So just ignore that in this analogy. Okay. I'm not. But when you work and you do all of this and you get them together, and then you just, it just happens, and just, you did not embarrass me in front of company. No, but in all seriousness, WUBI Ubiquity Radio listeners, thank you so much for hanging in there with us. iHeart, Apple, Google, Amazon, Spotify. Let me add Roku. Let me add Fire Stick. Let me add, let me see what's one of the other ones, Android. Because guys, people, listen, that's coming. That's new news also, guys. We have just secured put down the money, we're going to be on that platform now. Okay. That's
Hey,
also coming.
hey, let's go.
Yes. So, yes, namaste. Thank you so much,
Namaste.
Sally. And you have a great evening. You are always the absolute greatest. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's give another moment to our other platinum sponsor, Niche Audio Productions at 3111 North 31st Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona, 85017. And that phone number is 602-393-2521. Look, if you have anything car, audio, or film production related, you want to make a film, you have a copywritten and registered script, get your stuff protected first, okay? Get your stuff
Okay.
protected first. Do your stuff right. This woman is phenomenal. Okay. And the other half over there with her husband with the car audio, please. We've been going in there for years. All the stuff in my backup camera, my dash, that's all. I'm just telling you, my husband took me in there and I'm like, where are we? Wizard of Oz? It's just amazing. I went owl by owl by owl because I am a tomboy in all actuality. So I love that stuff. It is just crazy, all the different things that they have in there. Just go, just go, just go. But yes, if you are looking to production, you've been thinking about, you got a script laying around, and oh my gosh, I have a couple thousand, more than a couple, but I have a few thousand laying around too. I have funding, or I know how to get funding or distribution, or I'm willing to go into the act of, hey, helping to get funding and distribution. Contact them. Contact them. Hit Kelly up. Tell her you saw and you want to sit down and have a serious meeting about that. You will
Yes.
come out with a powerhouse of a film. I'm telling you, a powerhouse of a film. This woman, down to the details, down to the details. She will not play with your with your dream and your vision. She'll make it better.
Amazing.
Absolutely. So check them out, Niche Audio Productions. Again, 3111 North 31st Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona. That phone number again is 602-393-2521. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Look, Sister Love, let's tell them again. And let me get over here to your page once again and put up that Q code so that
Absolutely.
they can have an
We
opportunity.
Yes, we would love to have you out and join us on Sister Love's second Mental Health Break the Stigma Walk. The mission is to spread hope, awareness, and resources throughout our community so that no one is left behind. We're going to be breaking the stigma. We're also going to be creating that platform for voices to be heard. So come out and speak. The platform is yours. If you know someone that has been suffering in silence, this will be a day for them. If you want to come and support those that has been there, someone that has anxiety, or if you want to just come to be down there to get energy or just to spread your resources, we are there for you as well. Again, it might not be for you, but please share the flyer, share the good news that there is an organization, a mental health movement out here breaking stigmas. And how we do that is by creating platforms for voices to be heard. So if you want to partner with us, you can actually DM me on IG, email me, or you can actually just reach out to me on FaceTime. I'm not hard to, I know Moni said earlier I was hard to get in touch with, but for a cause and a mission, so great like this one, I'm available. So thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Moni Love, for having me on here. The show has been
Absolutely.
great, and I'm ready to grow and go. It's go time, you guys. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, and
And
congratulations
thank
on
you, La.
the show.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, La. This was an awesome show. Absolutely good show. You guys, I'll say it again. That QR code is on the screen. It is on. I feel like I'm at QVC right now. The QR code is on the screen right now. We've already almost sold out. So the QR code is on the screen in all seriousness. And then take your phone on your smart device and go
Yes,
ahead and put it up there so that you can grab that information. That's going to be your easiest way. That's going to
yes,
be the easiest way for you to
it
do it.
is.
Now,
Yes,
you still you still, if you're watching this on your phone, which usually that's what we're doing, you can then go ahead and just find her on Facebook or find her on Instagram and then do it that way. That's fine also. Or Eventbrite. You can look back through the comments where Sally put the Eventbrite link in the comments on Facebook, on our Going Down on the Mic Facebook comments. So you can go there and find the link also, because she did post it in the comments for you. I saw her do it and I put it on the screen for a second. You guys, this is going to be something that's awesome. We all know someone, whether we admit it or not. And if we don't admit it, then we are that person that has suffered with some mental type of issues. Okay. And let me say that again. If we don't admit it, then we are that person. All right. Now, I'm gonna put it to you like that. That ain't Sister Love saying, that's Moni saying it. All right. So you ain't gotta be mad at her, you be mad at me. You be mad at Moni. That ain't us saying it. Okay. So the disclaimer goes on me. But in all seriousness, we do all know someone. And that person may be struggling in silence, and you know that, or you can recognize that. And that person may not want to go, but you may want to go to find out information on how to help them or how you can interact with them better. Okay. Because that's also what mental health is about. How to interact and how to learn how not to trigger people, or to learn what their triggers are and spot them. If you're an employer, let's talk real right quick. If you're an employer, okay, you need to learn how to talk to people.
That's good.
Let me look at the camera. You need to learn how to talk to people.
That's really good, because people are bringing their problems in the workplace. And I'm so glad that mental health has come to the forefront. Speaking about it 5 years ago, no one was even coming up speaking about it, right? They were afraid to talk about their issues. And I can remember being in corporate world as a supervisor. I was told that mentoring and encouraging my team that I couldn't do. So I stepped out of corporate because I wasn't able to be who God created me to be. And my thing was, if you want my team to go higher and, thrive and have the numbers and our goals, and we're up, if that's encouraging and motivating them right then and there, and, we are performing, what will be wrong with that? So I had to step down from the corporate world so that I can do what my calling is to do. And also, I saw, and conquered depression at its worst. So I'm using my voice to give back. There is mental health in the workplace, and I'm so glad that there are programs now, which Sister Love is working on, an employee program, a wellness program for employees, that I will be submitting out next year in 2024. Because one thing we know, you can't be your best if going into a workplace and you need a babysitter. You can't be your best worrying if you have a place or a roof over your head. You can't be the best if you have anxiety or depression hovering you. It's like, okay, I'm walking to the front door, I'm about to go into the place that I work, and then how do we transform and just put on a mask to act like nothing's okay? That's hard. That's very hard. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
they get it. They get it because
Yeah.
they're
Oh,
going
yeah.
through it too. However, they want to then act like, oh, but you need to stop and you need to. No, we need to get real,
Yes.
because
Yeah.
until that happens and we address mental health, we address the real issues that are because all those things that you just talked about, they're on a rampant. The rental increases, the homelessness of working
Yes.
individuals, okay, of
Yes.
working individuals,
Absolutely.
people's children being taken from them because of
Absolutely.
homelessness of working individuals. These are real things and real concerns.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
People going hungry that are working, people being without their medications
Yes.
that are working, losing their insurance. These are real things now that people who have never thought they would ever have to deal with this now are in a position being pushed that they have to deal with this.
Absolutely.
And it's a bit much. And I understand it. I understand that. And
Absolutely.
I dealt with, I can't remember who it was. I dealt with someone in a business scenario just last week, I think it was, and they actually act like a human being who'd been through something, and I had to thank them. I had to actually no, seriously.
Seriously. Seriously.
Seriously. And I did. I said, thank you. Thank you for acting like a common sense human being with empathy that acts like that. They clocked in and that they got issues too and understand. Because
Yes.
people clock in and act like they ain't never had no money problems. They ain't never been late on nothing. They, nothing. They never had a problem.
It's a
Never.
mask. It's a mask. It's a
But it's a
mask that we
mask that
wear.
needs to come off because nowadays people aren't playing. They're fed up. And then that's
We
how
are.
innocent people get hurt.
It do. It do. And it's people like you
And
and
they say,
I.
oh, Moni, don't say that. Oh, I'm going to say it because people are
Mhm.
doing it.
Yes.
So I'm going to say it because me saying it ain't going to hurt nobody. Hopefully it's
Right.
going to help someone
Absolutely. And the
because it's
more
the
we pay
real.
attention, and the more we pay attention, the more we one life we can save. The more we come together,
Absolutely.
unity is community. The more we can make a difference. So I agree. I agree.
Absolutely. Coworkers, be nicer. Come on, just let us be nicer,
Yes.
gentler, forgiving. Give some passes out here on the
Compassion.
road, everything.
Everything.
Compassion, passes. You ain't no punk. No, no.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know, them days are in the past of having to prove that you're a bigger person by letting somebody else go first, by letting somebody else go ahead and go off and get off their chest
Mhm. That's
and
good.
just being silent and saying, you're good. It's all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's all
As
right.
it as it say, be slow to speak. It's in the Bible. We can be good listeners, We can be good listeners. We
Hmm.
definitely can. So I agree.
Absolutely. 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 Just think of whatever your worst day is when you was getting ready to head out. And you're like, I'm a somebody one person step on my toe, bump my
Yeah.
elbow,
Yes.
lash fall out my eye is on and popping because I can't take no more.
Well,
You
here's the
know,
thing. Everybody got triggers, and you can't be in denial of them. And that's when
exactly.
you're gonna own your own mental health. I wish I had my shirt on tonight because everyone has triggers, and so to
Absolutely.
learn those and what it is and tools and techniques, not to let someone take you from a 0 to 1,000, 0 to 100. That's what we do. We need to learn that and just learn unlearn behaviors that we've been, dealing with for so many years. Have some
Absolutely. And it's a
compassion.
freedom.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a freedom learning your triggers.
it is. It is.
It's a freedom
It is.
because when you don't learn them and know how to find control for yourself, and then you pop off and do all these things
Sure,
afterwards, then you go into a depression.
you do.
Then you start, I don't care how tough you are out here, but when them moments by yourself, you feel bad. Feel
Yes.
like, well, damn, I done did it again, or whatever.
Yeah.
When your friends that want to egg you on or whatever, when they gone about their business and back to acting right or doing whatever, you're like, I'll be doggone.
Yeah.
And
And
then,
it's
then it
emotional
becomes a cycle.
intelligence, emotional intelligence, and self control. And it's nothing with learning that. It's nothing wrong with learning that.
Yeah, because we
Redirecting
aren't
yourself.
taught that.
Right.
Generally,
Absolutely.
we aren't taught that,
Right. But you get
you know.
tired. You get tired of the same cycle. You get tired of responding the same. You get tired of rejection. And so
Hmm.
when people do the same cycle and the same behaviors, sanity is what they call it in your mind. So it starts right here. It starts right here. And so
That very
that's more we,
powerful tool.
yeah, that's more we can talk about. I love it. Thank you.
So, look, ladies and gentlemen, remember, let me put it back up here for that QR code right there.
Come on
And we'll
out.
be
Come on
talking
out.
about it. I'll be talking about it more. I'll make sure to bring it up in other shows and everything. And you guys, if you see me out and about, then ask. By all means, I can get you in touch with Sister Love. All right. And you can find her on my page. You can search through my page and find her. You'll definitely see her there. Actually, there's some posts of hers that I've copied that are there. She always posted something, inspirational and
Yeah.
not just all soft and cottony either. Let me make that very clear. She gonna give it to you. What is it? Soft and rough. Like Tina used to say.
I'm,
We don't
nice.
do
I'm
nothing
nice.
soft. We get to you nice and rough sometime. So You sometimes, yes. She is a very soft and cuddly person in love, but she will give you what you need. Okay, so
Absolutely.
you can find her on my going down on the my page. You can find her on Sister Love anywhere. Sister Love One, correct? Is it Sister Love
Yes,
One?
underscore. Yes, Sister Love underscore one on IG, and then on
Okay.
Facebook it's Sister Love. Yep.
So, guys, look, make sure and check her out. Make sure and check out our guest that was on here. La, can you put the name of that program in the comment section if you remember it really quickly so I can put it on the screen? If you don't, then just say you don't remember it and then maybe put it on the going down on the mic page someplace or maybe later in the comments. So if people are looking for that program for the free classes, because I surely don't remember it, but that is a great resource for people. It is not just those classes, it's all types of class. She was quick on it, my sis. There you go. There you go. Just type that into your browser and that'll get you there. You got to do some work on your own. We can't do everything for you now. Type that on in. And had we known about this, and she and I said that with cosmetology, we could have had that paid for by them. AZ Job Connection and WIOA. Thank you so much, La. I appreciate that. You guys go and check that stuff out. Look, it has been a blast. Once again, we're going to get ready to get out of here. You guys, again, the mental health walk is when November 4th, 2023. And it's only going to be 1 mile. 1 mile. And you don't have to walk. It's so many different things you could come and do at the walk to help and be productive within it. So don't feel that, oh, I can't walk, I can't participate. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Because that day, Moni may not be able to walk. So, but she'll be there. She'll be there. So anything else you want to share with the people before we get out of here?
Remember, keep thriving, and remember you're not your mistakes, and remember you can overcome whatever it is that's holding on to you. I want to say that the pain that people caused you, you don't have to carry that. And you can release and step into your greatness by being accountable and accept what has happened to you, and by owning your mental health, being self-aware and self-caring. I am your girl, Sister Love. Good night.
Hey, I like that. You guys, it's been a blast. We'll see you next Wednesday, same place, same time. Make sure you share this. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. I need to see those numbers go up. Everybody subscribe to the YouTube channel. Everything is under Going Down on the Mic. And until next time, we're out. Peace.
Peace.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. I see me addressing you. Let me put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you. Using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't until I feel the vibration.